Okay, about 10 years ago I made a grass video, and now I'm going to remake that 10 years later. It is July 1st, 2024. And I don't think I put enough tips in my last video about how I take care of the lawn. About 40 years ago, this lawn was put down. And the neighbor that lives right there, the original guy, worked for True Green Chem Lawn. And he came over and he said, "Do you want that grass to look that good forever?" And I said, "Yeah." He says, "I'll tell you what to do. You fertilize 4 to 5 times a year, put down the weed control in the spring, put it down in the fall, make sure you put a lot of water down 2-3 times a week if we don't get rain. Spot spray the weeds if you get any, which you shouldn't get many because the weed control will take care of that because you don't have any weeds right now." So I've been doing that for 40 years and I don't have any weeds. So especially this year, we've had 20 some inches of rain now. Last year we had about 6. By July 1st, we didn't even have 6 last year. This year we've had about 20. So the grass is great. I haven't even had to water once. No weeds. 40-year-old lawn. I just go up to Menards and I buy their fertilizer. I just put on the early spring with the weed control, crabgrass and all that stuff. It's application 1, and then early summer application 2, midsummer application 3, late summer application 4, and then I put down the fall fertilizer. It's application 5. It's pretty simple. You don't have to have any certain mixtures of nitrogen and this and that. It's just, it is what it is. Works out great. I've been doing that for years. And yeah, as you can see, I don't have any weeds. It's as thick as can be. It's just as nice as it was when I laid it 40 years ago. Can't say that about the yard next door. After that guy moved out, it really went downhill, I'll tell you. Really went downhill. Basically nothing but weeds. They're everywhere. The whole thing is weeds. Pretty much. It's going to put a fence up. That's cool. Well, that's it for the grass video. I'm going to put this up on YouTube. Go along with my other grass video. There's plenty of tips, but there isn't many. Just make sure to water, fertilize, and spot spray. And if you have a lot of weeds to begin with, you're going to have to probably call a pro in and have them spray them 2-3 years. You really try to get it under control, and then you can go to that other routine, doing it yourself with granular fertilizer, spot spray the weeds, and make sure you water. Water's the key. If the grass gets weak, it's going to get weeds. This grass is so thick, you can't get any weeds. And that is due to a lot of rain. And if it isn't raining, I water. I'm not afraid to spend $500 a year in the summer on water. Up where I live, we have a lot of water right now, so it may change someday. I know some people water is scarce and very expensive, so most of the time they don't even have grass. But those of you who do, water, fertilize 5 times a year, spot spray the weeds. If you have a bunch of weeds, you'll have to take care of them first and then go to that routine. That's the end of this video.